Hey, it's Thursday morning, and come get ready with me to teach my undergraduate classes. It's 7:15 a.m., diabolically cold in Florida. The morning started at 36 degrees, but we're getting up to 60 today, so I'm thugging it out. My first class starts at 8, and this is what getting ready looks like for me. My first class of the day is Intro to African and African American Studies. I always arrive early, but I'm usually in my office taking some quiet time to think or review student work. Today, I just decided to come straight to the classroom to get set up, make sure my tech is on, and do some leisurely grading. I've got my morning calm playlist on in the background. Pretty casual vibes today. Today we're working through Whistling Vivaldi by Claude Steele, which asks us to think seriously about the significance of identity, about how it's not just who we are, but it's what the world makes of us. Later on in the class, we'll talk a little bit about A Chosen Exile, which is a history of racial passing written by the historian Allison Hobbs. Really great book. Being here early helps me shift from my morning brain into teaching brain because students deserve presence, not just content. It's later in the day now. My 11 a.m. class is Slavery, Sex, and Religion. I arrived to this classroom around 10:30 because today is special. We're currently doing a critical study of the archives of slavery, interrogating what's preserved, what's missing, and why. We're reading Maria Montalvo's brilliant book, Enslaved Archives, and really wrestling with the realization that archives aren't neutral. They are themselves stories produced and preserved in relations of power. They're not just documents with facts. They are textual arguments, and they're places of loss and erasure. But why is today special? Because we're welcoming Dr. Whitney Nell Stewart, author of This Is Our Home, Slavery and Struggle on Southern Plantations, an award-winning masterpiece. She'll be joining us virtually, so I'm making sure the technology works, and I'm glad I did, because it was a struggle at first. But having scholars, living scholars, in the room reminds students that knowledge is made, not just assigned. So this is what getting ready looked like for me today. Not just setting up technology, but setting the conditions for curiosity, care, and critical thinking. I'd like to share more of this kind of behind-the-scenes stuff in the future, but I was really inspired to do it today because I just love these classroom spaces. They're really beautiful, and this is a wonderful place to work. Shout out to my students for making my day so wonderful. I really had a great time being your professor today.